Well, Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you very much for your custom through the year. It's been a very good year for us, and a year that looked like it could have been very difficult. Which has meant that we've been able to put a bit back, which we're very, very pleased about. Quite a number of things. Some things that spring to mind. For example, we gave a car to Helping Hands in Glasgow recently. The St Vincent and Accord Hospice had a car that was when our provost was retiring, and she did a fantastic job for us, and they raised about £30,000 with that particular car, split between the Accord Hospice and the St Vincent Hospice. Cash for Kids. The car that went to Cash for Kids this year was a Mini, made over £100,000. So it makes it the most expensive Mini ever in the history of Minis in the world, right? And all of that money going to Cash for Kids. So that was a fantastic thing. The Cardinals Ball, yet again, we managed to give them a car and made really good money. Bought at auction by Willie Hockey and Willie and Susan at City Refrigeration. So well done to them. Legendary in their support of charities in Scotland. And I think that had a big impact in business this year was, of course, the tsunami. Well, we were able, thankfully, to send a substantial cheque to the Red Cross in Japan for help in this, working in with the tsunami appeal. And we were able to send that the first week that it happened. So, and our thoughts went out to everybody. Their terrible human tragedy, and typical of that nation, Japan, that they were back to building roads and rebuilding houses and getting themselves back into normal as soon as possible. And that's already the normal supply of cars are coming back the way. On the training front, we were very, very busy. We'd 15 delegates went to NADA, ended up with 2 teams. So Colin McGeoch was the referee between the team that Debbie Hubner and Russell Smith took with them, and Debbie would be quick to tell you that they pipped Russell's team by 1 point on the last day. So hopefully they brought back a lot of good quality ideas about how we can lift the bar for customer satisfaction and just generally improve service levels as we just keep working towards that. It's a constant ongoing thing. We also had the first Phoenix Santander management programme. So in conjunction with Santander, we had 10 people on a new management programme for Phoenix, of which 10 graduated and are IMI qualified now. So this was new for us and new for the Scottish motor industry. But just talking about training as well, when Honda at the minute have Honda in Scotland, of all the Honda dealerships in Scotland, they have 6 delegates who are doing the Masters programme on the leadership programme. And of the 6 who've made it through, there's a lot have dropped off. Of the 6 who've made it through to the Masters, 5 are from Phoenix. So good luck to them. They've got their final presentations this week as it happens, right? So again, just an indication of the commitment that's made because a lot of that's in their own time as well as work time. Delighted with Gavin Adair getting Apprentice of the Year for the UK for Hyundai, an absolutely wonderful achievement. And also Siobhan McLaughlin was a runner-up for the UK for Receptionist of the Year. So that really is some going, right? So fantastic, and it's fantastic that we've got these bright young people working for us. Our Honda dealerships, of our 4 Honda dealerships, 3 of them were in the top 4 in Northern Region, including Stirling was number 1. So Forbes Hart will be delighted. And although there's many up there would say he can't claim too much because he was away getting a new heart put in, or a triple bypass at least, and he'll be back at his work full time in February. We're all looking forward to seeing him back full time. And in business managers, again, 3 of the top 4 business managers in the UK are Phoenix business managers. So a lot of successes there. It's been a challenging year, as everyone's aware, and the tsunami meant that we had some issues about supply. But I tell you, we're very pleased with how things have gone. and we're very excited about next year with normal supply. With Honda, we've got the all new Civic, and that's upon us now. So we just can't wait. You can order that vehicle just now for delivery in February and March. With Mazda, this year we're going to see all the new Skytech technology introduced, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Kia, I mean, the amazing thing about Kia is that within the next 12 months, the oldest car we're going to have in the range is going to be the Sportage, right? Which is, you know, a new car, and is currently the Scottish Motor Writers Car of the Year. What a fantastic franchise, and 7-year warranty on everything. The new Picanto's just out, new version of the Ceed coming out next year. And the Sorento is just an awesome car. So, but probably the most exciting thing in the range for all of us is the Rio, especially the Rio Diesel. Nearly 90 miles to the gallon, 7 years warranty on it. I mean, it's just a fantastic car, sub £10,000. Mitsubishi, again, they've just announced that next year we're going to have the new Colt, and we thought that was going to be the year afterwards. So again, that's a very, very important model for us, and we've done exceptionally well with the electric car. This year, we've done 3 times more than we expected to do. So there is a big marketplace for electric cars, and hopefully we can work on the price on that car to see if we get, but plenty of early adopters willing to pay the price you have to pay just now, and the grant's still available on it. With Hyundai, again, the Hyundai conference was absolutely on fire. We have a new i30 coming out this year, which is very exciting. We're going to refresh the i20, and we have 2 completely new models. i40 Saloon, which is just sensational. It's a beautiful looking car. I mean, to me, it just looks like, you know, maybe what the new 3 Series should look like. You know, I mean, it's a stunning looking car. And we have a very unusual coupe, the 2 doors on one side and 1 door on the other, coming out in January. In fact, these cars should be with us this month. The boat, I think, is arriving on the 21st or the 22nd of December. So we may even have the cars for the last week in December. But that's not to be missed. Very, very exciting. Suzuki, again, 2 new models with Suzuki. The Swift Sport, which I've just seen that in Tenerife last week, and the Kizashi, right? Wait a minute, Kizashi, right? Anyway, we have a new D-Sector car, which is absolutely amazing, all-wheel drive. But this car has everything on it: leather, Bluetooth, sat nav. I mean, it's a stunning looking car. If you took the badges off of it, you would never realise that this was a Suzuki. Just because they don't do a D-Sector car as classy as this. Never ever have done. This is new territory and sub £23,000. So we're very excited. Only 500 come into the country, but we'd be keen to get our hands on as many of these as we possibly can. So as you can imagine, next year's going to be a very exciting year for all of our brands. We just can't wait, you know, and we'd like to thank everybody for the support. Wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you next year again.